rare, bro. All right, you got to see what a
There she goes.
So you're gonna ask me a question.
All right, so right now we're gonna go over this STI. This is a Series White STI. How many were made?
500.
500 were made.
I said 500. 500.
500 were made.
500 of these, and I believe 250 of the WRX.
WRX, okay.
So
just going over yours, what is the differences from yours and mine?
All right, so compared to his, so you can see how bright this thing is. It's a flat white paint, so it's just a bright white, and that's like the exclusive color compared to the crystal white pearl that the other STIs come in. So that's one thing that comes in. I believe the last time they used the crystal, the bright white, well, besides the 2022's WRX that came out, was, I believe, the Bug Eyes 04, 05. They came out and it was called Aspen White. So basically it's like the same thing. The differences between his and mine are, like, obviously the wheels.
What kind of wheels are these?
These are like the BBS wheels that come on a Type RA and the S209. And so the difference is the S209 comes out with like almost like a grayish color. The obviously the Type RAs are like a gold, and these come out flat like a matte bronze. And then the silver calipers, which I love the silver calipers. I think the other STI that comes with the silver is the Series Gray that comes with silver. So that's one of them. All the badging on the car comes in like a gloss black.
So that's stock right there.
So this is stock. This comes from Subaru, like that, gloss black. This right here.
That's the cherry blossom. Red.
Yeah, the cherry blossom. So
let's go back to
cherry blossom.
The grill.
The stripe on the grill. This is factory from Subaru, is the cherry blossom stripe on that. The other one is the side mirrors come black, but I already switched them to carbon fiber, but they do come blacked out from factory. The antenna in the back comes blacked out like that. So the side mirrors would look like that if you got the factory side mirrors, but again, I switched mine. The badging on the back.
All the badging is black.
All the badging is black. It's matte black. So they blacked out all the badging. So that's one of the other indications of a Series White. So we got the matte chrome wheels, the silver calipers, the blacked out badges, the side mirrors, and the antenna. Other thing would be the Bilstein suspension. So that comes factory on here. Obviously we can't really show you what they are, but you know, Bilstein coilovers, that's another one. Type RA block, obviously we know that comes on 2019 and up. STIs come with a Type RA or like a better block in that sense, so this has that.
How's the interior? Same?
Interior is the same. The only thing I wish they would have came out with was like the Series Gray or the Hyper Blue was the Alcantara steering wheel. So we just have the regular
STI steering wheel.
yeah, like the leather. I wish they would have made Alcantara for this model, but they didn't. So, but I will be switching that out to Alcantara. So the interior is the same if you would have got like the Recaro package with it.
All right, how's the motor and engine?
Same. It's pretty much the same thing. Nothing really different on the Series White compared to all the other. It's just all regular, it's all stock. So, but I bought this one used. So the previous owner did like a bunch of like JDM style, like the tie down, the battery tie down, which is I like. The oil cap, which he changed out. He did
Strut bar.
yeah, the OEM strut bar, which is STI, which I like. So, but I added a few things to it. I added the front lip to it, the OEM front lip, side skirts, and rear spats, all from Subaru. I just think it gives it like a little extra to it. I did add, I went with RCE yellow springs on it, and I did do a 25mm spacer on the wheels just to give it more of like an aggressive stance.
Yeah, looks good.
It looks good because I like how it just comes right up to the fender. It just gives that aggressive stance to it.
Yep. Okay.
And then I added the little door. I don't know what they call these.
You know, protector for
Yeah, so I went with
scratches.
the little carbon fiber from the factory. I did that just because you get all those scratches on the whites and it's just whatever. Anyway, so I went with those. And then I did the factory roof rack. Oh yeah, comes silver. I didn't like the silver, so I had it wrapped in. I had it wrapped in a 3M carbon fiber. I think it goes with the theme of the car.
It's clean.
Yeah, I love the way it came out. So actually, factory. This is OEM.
Vortex generator.
Yep. Yep. And then I just added some carbon fiber to it, the lip,
Yep.
and then this is from Subaru itself. This part, it's just a stick-on. It just sticks over the original.
Mm-hmm.
But it gives it like a nice clean look, and then I went with the carbon fiber white stars on there for the badging.
And the
Nice
third
little
brake
look.
light.
Third brake light. The previous owner had the JDM red light, which I did ride out for a little bit. I loved it, but I kind of like this one better. And I went with the clear with the white bar just to go with the theme. I loved it. And then racing tow hooks.
Yep.
And then overall,
The single side exhaust.
yeah,
Can't
single
forget
sided.
about that.
Keep it JDM. If you know, you know. And I went with the when Throttle and Greddy collabed. So they did a collab with Greddy, and I went ahead and bought that one. It just sounds really good. It brings out the rumble really good. So it's nice, deep, not too loud, not too quiet. Just a nice, clean sound. So I went with that, and to keep it JDM because that's actual JDM right there from like the older Subaru, from like the Bug Eye and the Blob Eye.
Yeah.
So I like the single sided. I do like the quad, but I'm rocking that. But other than that, I went with the Interax. I don't know what they call wind
Wind fairing.
fairing.
Yeah.
It's clean. I like it. I've had the cargo box.
Yeah.
But I think it's the like the slim version. It looks really good on it. I'll probably I'm pretty sure Jason will probably post a picture of it to the side right there, it's just so you can see what it looks like with the cargo box. But other than that, that's pretty much what a Series White is. You know, 500 only made. I told him, like, when I had a 2018 STI when they first came out with like the 19s and the green caliper. So I had a 2018 when they first came out with that.
Neon yellow.
So I like that, but when I got rid of that, and the next one, my number one was either the Hyper Blue or the Series White was going to be my next one. So it took me a year to find this one, and I found it locally in Tampa, Florida.
So go ahead and tell them the story.
Oh, so I found this one. I was looking all over the place. The only place I could find them was like mainly in California. I was like, man, that's too far, or up north, and I didn't want an up north car because rust or whatever, flooding. I didn't want to deal with all that. But I happened to look one night and just randomly found this one at an Audi dealer, and they had it listed as a crystal white pearl. So one of those. So they didn't even list it as like a special edition Series White, because I believe from the dealer,
These should have been going for like 50.
Yeah, so I believe like maybe Reeves, Subaru, and a couple other Subaru were selling these for like almost 50 grand, 52. And I found it and I got it for 35 because it had it listed as a crystal white pearl. So 35. I looked out and it had 10 grand, 10,000 miles on it at the time. And the owner was like super clean or whatever. And
he ceramic coated it.
Yeah, ceramic coated the whole car, the wheels, the calipers. It has ceramic tint already on it. So it pretty much had like a lot of stuff on all the JDM parts on it. And it was stock, completely stock, nothing on it. Factory exhaust, just the way I wanted, just unmolested, basically. So, yeah. And I was like, well, and I talked to my boy Jay, and I was like, I don't know if I'm ready to get into an STI. And he was like, hey, you might as well. This is the only one you're gonna find like this, super clean. So I went for it. They gave me a great deal on it, and I pretty much bought it the same day. I went over there, looked at it. By probably about like 6-7 hours later, I had it in possession. So we can throw up like a couple of photos and maybe a video of it when I first bought it. Mm-hmm. But
now you got it.
Super excited, yeah. It took me a year to find this one, but I love it. What sold me on the car was the bronze wheels. I love the bronze with the white. It just has a great accent to it, great contrast to it. That's what really sold me. And I didn't really want the lime green calipers again because I already went that route. So I wanted the silver. So it's just a great combination.
Yeah,
absolutely love the car, and it's still stock. Haven't really done anything to it other than just the catback exhaust. Yeah. That's all I've done to it. So it's still under warranty. Has like about to hit 26,000 miles on it. So I wouldn't say it's not my daily, obviously. It's just like a weekend car, just whenever I go to events and stuff. So it's not a daily like Jason has. His is daily. But I drive it a lot more other than my 2018. I barely drove my 18. So when I bought another one, I promised myself, I'm like, drive it more. I barely drove the 18. Like, I think I had it for 2 years and it had not even 10,000 miles on it when I got rid of it. So, but I promised myself the second time I got an STI, I would drive it a lot more because they're made to be driven. They're not garage queens or anything. It's just that I have a Honda Accord that I use for work and all that, and then on the weekends and whenever I have free time, I take this one out.
Yeah.
So, but that's pretty much all about it on this car. I love it. I like the way it looks. So it's just super clean. I love the white with the bronze and the silver calipers. Just looks really good. So what I want to do front mount, since we live in Florida, it gets really hot over here, so front mount would be ideal instead of keeping it top mount because of heat soaking. So I would like to put it front mount, maybe go with the ETS kit. I love the ETS, maybe a rotated, but those are super expensive to go rotated. But I would love to have it, just to have the turbo right up front. But other than that, keep it simple, keep it clean, no wide body. I don't want to tear it up, but pretty much keep it the way it looks. And maybe between 450 to 500 would be perfect. I'm happy with that. Keep it reliable, fast, you know, beat those Mustangs that always comes up. Chargers are always coming up. Yeah. So every time I drive it, I love it. I get a lot of compliments on this car. So I just love the way it looks. So other than that, this is pretty much a Series White, what it is. And pretty much that's the differences between a Crystal White Pro or any other car. So these are going up in value. I don't plan on selling it anytime. So love the way it looks. Maybe eventually, maybe change out the side skirts to carbon fiber. Keep it OEM, just keep it carbon fiber this. I love a lot of carbon fiber. So like I said, carbon fiber hood coming up soon. Duck bill in the back. And future plans, probably bag it. I love to bag it. Maybe probably by the end of this year, early next year, it'll be bagged on stock. So
that's what's up.
Yep.
All right, you heard it here first. All right, we will continue to let you know what's going on with this build, but this is Ruben's Series White STI. Thank you for watching. Hit like and subscribe.
If you want to follow me, he'll put the description in it, or it'll be on the bottom or whatever. Series White STI 81. If you want to follow.
Yeah, on Instagram. I'll link it down below. All right. Thanks for watching.